Mozambique. Quick Google search will tell you that it's a place in South Africa with fertile plains, Portuguese churches, and a flag with an AK-47 on it. And if that doesn't seem that interesting, take a look at this map of all the countries that have AK-47s on their flags, and you'll see it's not that many. Now, if you search Mozambique with the words Apex Legends at the end, you'll get totally different articles from game journalists, players, and YouTubers, all complaining about the Mozambique shotgun in the game. You also get this picture of the Reggie Fils-Aimé puppet and Elsa. Score! Now, this made me wonder, why do people hate this gun so much? I mean, I use the gun, and I've been known to hold my own on the battlefield.
All right, guys, do not worry. I got this.
What the actual fuck? Anyway, I'm going to take a measly 4 minutes and 58 seconds of your time to debunk all the harmful myths slandering this fantastic weapon, as well as take some time to 360 tomahawk dunk on every single journalist and Redditor that thinks it's funny to poo-poo on this wonderful firearm and country. Point 1. Now, by and far, the most prevalent complaint on Reddit is that the gun doesn't do enough damage. Ugh. Here's somebody saying his fists do more damage than the Mozambique, which is wrong. And here's somebody hilariously suggesting a buff to the gun to make it more viable. Hey, I fixed that for you, buddy. Doink. And here's Courage JD telling us exactly how useless he feels the Mozambique is. Relatable.
Thank you for the 11. Oh, legendary first chest. What do we get? Mozambique. It's a Mozambique weapon skin. Me when I'm hitting my enemy with a Mozambique.
Mozambique? Courage was mean to the Mozambique? I can't believe he was negative about it. Frick! Well, here's a little news flash. I ran the numbers, and it's mathematically faster to use the Mozambique instead of your fists. Look, here's somebody killing an enemy with fists. Took 4 seconds. And here's me absolutely slaying someone with the Mozambique in 2.4, baby. And that should be proof that the Mozambique is better than being unarmed. Case closed. But you're saying, but Alex, aren't all the other guns in the game better? Fine. Point 2. Now, people are probably saying it's the worst gun in the game, which is also wrong, because just like the Mozambique, every other gun has its flaws. Let's run through some. Triple take, absolutely useless. Unless you're in the same room as somebody else, you're not gonna hit them. The longbow DMR shoots slow enough to get one of them special little triangle placards on it and have Amish people driving around. And the Prowler's only good if you find the full auto attachment, and at that point it is so much kickback that any engagement with an enemy turns into an impromptu stargazing session that always ends in your head getting some new holes. So, there are better guns is a terrible point 2. And speaking of 2, the third point is even more obviously false, which is it's embarrassing to pick up. Look at this. A writer I usually like, Geeta Jackson at Kotaku, is telling her readers that she's embarrassed to pick up the Mozambique, which is insane. Now, to help everyone get over their irrational fear, I've made a new line of everyone's favorite way to make a statement. Slogan t-shirts. Single moms and me in middle school rejoice because I have on Mozambique. I'm a Mozambique. James Zamderbeek. And my favorite, Mozam, freak on a leash. Man, I feel better already. So what do we learn here today? Well, 1, the Mozambique is the best gun in Apex Legends. 2, corn jokes, still funny. And 3, I never actually want to go to Mozambique, and it's not because the AK-47 on the flag, but because they have an astoundingly high amount of political corruption. Regardless, throw away your misconceptions about the Mozambique, because nobody should ever be scared to pick up a gun ever again. And if there's any country in the world where that should be the case, it's this one. No, Mozambique. There we go. That is an eclectic anthem. Is that insensitive?